Jon, great meeting you. Thank you so much for stepping by here at our pop-up studio at Norway Fintech Festival.
Thanks for having me here.
It's a pleasure. But for those that haven't had yet the opportunity to meet you, tell us briefly who you are and what you do.
So yeah, I'm Jon Ølnes. I'm tribe lead, we call it in Signicat. Leading strategical level the work mainly on signatures and trust services, but also all other stuff ID related. Been working on identity related matters for 25 years or more. Yeah, I'm getting old, I know, but that's because it's an interesting topic to kept me there. I also represent Signicat in European standardization, working in pilots projects on the European Digital Identity Wallet, and we also deep into all other kinds of work. We're a European company, although we're based in Norway, founded in Norway. Yeah.
Excellent. So I'm sure then you have lots of insights to share with us. Tell me briefly, what's the core value proposition of Signicat, and what problem is it solving in the market?
Yeah, we're among the few actors that can take on the complete identity life cycle on behalf of our customers. We deliver business to business. So we don't have a brand market in the population. We're behind the surface, but we do serve our customers on everything identity related, from onboarding, AML stuff like lookups, information services, to recurring authentication, to building your own identity, their customer into your app, to signing, of course, which is my specific area, and essentially everything related to identity. And we are cross-border, present now in 14 different European countries and integrating 35 different European eID schemes into our hub. So by one access to our services, you can get access to all that.
Okay, that's remarkable. Now, let's talk a little bit about digital identity, because we're here in the Nordics, and we often hear that the reason that the Nordics has been able to embrace fintech solutions so broadly is because there's a digital identity in almost every single country that gives them access. In your experience when looking at other markets that perhaps are not so advanced in digital identity, what's the difference that fintech takes in the development of those markets?
Yeah, I think you're entirely right. I think a good identity schemes, that's a foundation not only for financial services, but for digitalization of society in general, where we are up front, right, in the Nordics with some other European countries. We have Estonia, we have the other Baltics, we have Belgium, we have the Netherlands, and other countries coming. But it's true, yeah, many European countries are lagging really behind, and I think it's hampering the way the financial sector works. And capitalizing on good identity services, as you say, it makes it much easier for a new company also to enter the market, because you don't have to build your own identity solution. You can get it from someone who can deliver it to it. That part is, well, it's not solved, but it's you have a good foundation for what you're doing.
Right. Now, the European Union recently launched the eIDAS 2.0. Tell us a little bit, what is that about, and how is that going to change what we've been doing for the past 5-10 years?
Oh, there's a lot we don't know, but the legislation is there, and the core issue of it, I mean, eIDAS legislation has been there, but the identity part wasn't too successful because they focused only on cross-border issues. And you can't make anything work cross-border when you don't have anything at national level, right? So what is new now is that by mid-2026 approximately, every member state, and also Norway, for example, as associated with the EEA agreement, must offer an eID to their citizens or residents, depending on how the rules are. It's imposed by law. You must have a proper eID offering, and that's must be in terms of the European Digital Identity Wallet, meaning it must be based on these common specifications, this common way of doing it. So you get one European eID scheme, identity scheme, that's implemented in every country, and thus is also more or less guaranteed to work cross-border, right? And it's easier also for service providers to use it. Right. So that's the overall vision and part of it. And it's much more designed to be much more powerful than the eID systems we have today, like in the Nordics, because they give you your identity and you can sign, maybe. And that's it.
Yeah.
But the European scheme is designed to be able to provide a lot more information about you, like your competences, diplomas, essentially whatever you can put into the wallet in terms of attribute attestations, as it's called. Can be provided also to, for example, a financial service provider that needs it, right? Like your right to represent a company, like other information about you. And this is important also, it's all under user control. You download this information to your wallet and you provide it yourself under your control to other entities. But they can verify that, yeah, this is from an authentic source, this is from a real source of the information, so I can trust it. So it's, if we make it work, that's really a powerful scheme.
Right, so it allows me as a European citizen to be able to passport important information digitally across all the members of the European Union.
Yeah,
now,
exactly.
You mentioned wallets. So I have two questions about wallets. What role do wallets play in all of this? And which wallet?
Wallet, well, there are different wallets, of course. In this case, the European initiative starts from identity, right? It's an identity wallet with all identity-related stuff. But what quickly happened is that there were initiatives, well, you can use it for other stuff, like what's a wallet without payments, for example. That's a natural thing to do. While some other wallets come from the other side, it's more like payment wallets and building on that functionality to get more rich functionality in the wallet and approaching, you could say, digital identity from the other side, because eventually to do this safely, you need a safe identity, you need a safe way of authenticating yourself to get services, to get them done in a safe way.
Right, but so we've seen a number of banks coming out with digital wallets. Now we have the European Union issuing a digital wallet that is mandatory for every single country. Are we going to end up having a ton of different wallets to manage as individuals? Or?
That's one of those things we don't know, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but we will see. It's not like the European wallet will be the only one around. We don't imagine that. We imagine there will be other wallets by other actors.
Right.
So it means it's not like this is. I think we don't imagine, at least not at Signicat, for the medium or even quite long period, that it will be the European wallet will be the only eID around, or the only wallet around.
Right.
It will be one of several, meaning there's a need to relate to different actors and different solutions, even if you have the European wallet.
Yeah. Right. Okay, now Jon, let me ask you about the Norway Fintech Festival. So Signicat is a Norwegian company, so we're here in your home market. What's the relevance of being here, and what do you see is happening in the ecosystem when you're here looking at all the people that came out to see this event?
You know, this is one of the coolest conferences around, and I've been to quite a few conferences in Norway and other places, and this is like the whole spirit of it is great, and that means you meet a lot of interesting people. There are a lot of discussion. It's very informal. You exchange views, ideas keep popping up, and not least lots of great presentations in a good way.